Alright, let's go slowly through another game, and this was a marathon. Yeah. So we played a really different setup this time. I mean, this is almost a universal setup you can play, because you're not really getting mated on m6, because both players have queen m8 and sack on the red or yellow player respectively, so we're not getting mated quickly. But somehow you can experience running out of moves. That's not a good thing. So here maybe I should criticize myself for this move. Maybe I should play queen l7 regardless, because this pawn push is not really dangerous because blue can attack the rook. And then I can complete my development somehow, because then I can play something like l5, bishop m5 and castle. I always feel that castling is kingside is really important for both green and blue, and it's usually the safest. Yeah, maybe this was a mistake, what I did here. I thought about playing bishop j7, trying to trade with red, and yellow attacking me is not really dangerous, because if let's say bishop takes m7, then I take his bishop, and then the red bishop doesn't really do anything, and my queen is open. I mean, yellow is almost mated there. So I don't like these moves particularly. Maybe I should delay this move a bit. It was probably a bit rushed. I could play a waiting move. Just play the waiting game. The problem is that I can't really play l5 because yellow plays queen k7 and red can capture my knight. So I play this move, and now in this position here, I mean, instead of this move, this rook move, he could have played queen takes bishop, and the idea is queen k7 and queen f7. But probably if blue plays something like, let's see, yeah, he has bishop takes e13, I didn't see that, so it wasn't working, but this was really critical. And now the yellow bishop x-rayed the blue queen, so this was probably a mistake. Maybe, is there a queen here? I don't know. It felt dangerous for both of us. So I attack the queen, and it takes. Maybe this was a bad decision. I mean, a really critical move would be like queen f8, because that's threatening some kind of mating attack on blue. I guess. Yeah. Queen f8 looks very challenging. Because this queen doesn't have many squares. What do I even play against that move? Queen f10. Maybe queen k9. But then there's another tempo with bishop f4. Yeah, I think queen f8 wins here. He took, and this doesn't win at all. Here red should probably capture the bishop, for sure. But after bishop takes, I have checks, so it's dangerous. Ah, but it's not enough, is it? Funnily it is, because after... No, it's not. Yeah, because if bishop takes, and he plays bishop takes, then there's queen a11, and bishop takes b7 is checkmate. So if he captures the bishop, I should probably capture on f2. Yeah. Wait, is that mating? Bishop takes a6, queen takes f2, bishop takes b6, and if knight takes, then I have queen e1 check, just in time. I mean, otherwise there would be queen b7 and bishop takes d6. And after this move, I think we're absolutely winning. But the problem was that I blundered a really nice tactic, I would say. Here I have to give up my bishop. I absolutely did not see their idea. The point was that he has rook b6 here. I thought he was going rook a4 or some, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention, I guess. Yeah, I thought he could capture the bishop, but here if I play bishop takes h3, I think we are winning really easily. But this move turns the tables completely, because now he has to run. I missed that knight takes, rook takes, it's a checkmate. So now he's running, and blue is almost out of material. But yellow is not feeling so safe either. I mean, there was some points to my move. Now I thought about going for mate here, like knight e10, but I think red just gives up the rook. I mean, I have checks no matter where it goes. But as we will see, I had an idea later. This was a good move. There, king up. Now maybe you should sack his knight. This was a bad move. I mean, not horrible, but... And here I will post a mating challenge, or posted. Yeah, I think I'll post it before. So the the idea is that instead of taking this knight, which is not really great, can you find a mate on yellow? And there's only one criteria, and that is that red doesn't move. And you have to use the bishop, 2 knights of mine and the blue knight, and checkmate yellow. Can you do it? Now the first move is knight j13, and blue plays knight e10, and then the knight gets into the attack. And I'm pretty sure there's a checkmate, so if you can find it, please post in the comments. Yeah, and the knight enters without going the shortest route. This was a bad move, really bad move. I should really play k5 here, because that stops him from playing the rook immediately, and I could also play l4 and block his rook out, and then the rook has to go some other way, because this active rook was really the problem. Here I had second thoughts, maybe I should still capture this pawn, but then I figured, where am I really going with this? Yeah, it was just a wasted move, so I returned to the original plan. And here we did not. Maybe I should have played this check first. Yeah, I should have. I thought we were mating here, but I missed their defense, which was pretty obvious, but still. Because here, if red does not have this rook on this square, then we are mating, like now king here, and if the rook was not there, I would have knight j13 with a checkmate, because the bishop covers the long diagonal. Yeah, but if I play knight j13, he takes it, so yeah, that was a cold shower. So in hindsight, this move was a mistake. I should play knight i13, and then probably red has to play bishop d10, bishop d12, king and then king h14, and my knight is kind of running around. I should probably circle back, like knight j11, and blue should not really capture the rook, because then we are out of material. And now we started shuffling. Here I picked up a piece, so red has to sack 2 pieces to get rid of the blue knight. But I think it was a good idea, because now they have the red rook, and I have 2 rooks, so here they are winning. Pretty clean actually, but I still have material, so if I can sack like a knight and a rook for this red rook, it would be worth it. Being down a piece is easier than playing against 2 players. And this was an excellent move. I mean, this... Now I lose my bishop, because if I try to protect the bishop, then I lose a rook instead. So I had to... Maybe I could block. It could have been safer, but I took it. And now we're down a piece, and they have the extra material, so... And I... here the winning move was... right here. He should have played rook f10. And that just wins on the spot. Because I lose a rook, but... It's really a trade, but I really need both my rooks. And here, I'm sure blue is mated somehow. But I have check on red if I need, so it's not easy to mate, but we are pretty much lost here. I do have a lot of checks on red, so be careful. And here blue just got in. Maybe this knight move was probably a mistake. He should just check, because if blue gets time to push this pawn, then I can trade a rook. Then it's game on. Because then it's just a piece and we have these marchers. This pawn is queening. So I just check. Maybe if I had been really cool, I could have... There was some potential for a mating net there. Like, if I play king up, yeah, then red checks me or takes my rook. That's the problem. So I have to check. Yeah. And now I traded. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I should play this knight check. Or this one, maybe. Or this one. Yeah, maybe L6. No, I like knight check. Some knight jump. Like knight h6. Then he has king back. Then I check him. Knight h6. King there. Then he has king k6. So I have to play here. But then he takes my pawn. I have check. He goes up. And then I really need some support. So I guess this was best. And now in this position, this was a huge mistake. He should just go up. The idea is to create the threat of a double attack. Because I can play some combination of moves like check and rook over and protect through to the piece. Now the king is forced back to the back rank and he should have found a mate here. Where is it? This knight move maybe? I'm sure he's mating here. He should be mating alone. Knight check. King up. Can't see it right now, but he really would have liked this knight to be on d9. The problem is that then the king runs up. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, and this was a mistake. Let's see. Yeah, this one. This is a king capture. Oh my god. I totally missed it. Yeah, this is losing. I had to play this check. Then king down pawn. Yeah, I'm in trouble here. Maybe I should just take the pawn. Now I have to move the king, but then it attacks my knight. Yeah, I have no moves. So I allow the king capture. He can move the king to the side and yellow can capture my rook. And here my knight is hanging, and if I move it here, he can move the king up. Maybe that's the best, to play the knight. But I didn't see what to do after king back. And yeah, knight there, king back, and he takes my knight, so I have to play some other move. And they had the option to win my king again. And this move is... what the... he gave away the rook for free. I mean, I almost have no words. He could mate blue here. Rook b8 is checkmate for sure. Yeah, rook b8 is mate in 3. Rook b8, like a random blue move. Then he plays knight knight c10, knight e8, and knight c9 should be checkmate. So rook b8 is mating 3. Yeah, I mean, I can check and trade rooks. Check, pawn. No, check, move, then we trade rooks. So I can trade rooks there. But yeah, still. And now we're suddenly winning. But the way we won this game was bizarre. I mean, alright, so here. And now this is like a study, because remember that the pawns must queen on the 11th rank, and yellow and red has so many pawns on these two files, and crucially this pawn moved to I11. Now I became curious, like, when did it move there? Like, let's go back. We must find out when did that pawn move there. Pawns cannot move back. Maybe it captured something, right? It's a long way. Bear with me. Yeah, it was like in the opening. Yeah, he captured the knight. So this knight sacrifice was really critical. Now we're closing in. 5 more moves, I think. Yeah, here. Mistake! You need the pawn to queen there. Alright, I should go... oh. So now I have to go back, but should be fine enough. I think they played really well. They missed some wins, but so did we. I mean, really we didn't have a win, so I'm not sure. Look, notice how I sacrifice all my pawns, because then blue can queen. Yeah. I thought about sacking my rook somewhere here for a pawn queening, like down a rook and 2 knights. It was like here or something? Yeah, right here? Wait. It was not here. It was here. Yeah, rook check. Wait, not here. It was somewhere here, like... yeah, if he pushes here. Here was the point. I thought about pawn push, but maybe knight there covers it, yeah. And then the rook sack, take and push the pawn through, but it didn't work. Maybe this was a mistake? No, then he pushes, so he has to take. But now it's on the wrong file. Now we're really only worried about these 2 pawns. This pawn is the only one that can queen. And probably red should not push these pawns, but then we would just win them, so I'm not sure. But this n4 pawn is so valuable because it's a free road to queening. These pawns are irrelevant, so I just ignored it. I think they kind of didn't notice what was going on. He should have brought the king in instead of using all this time winning these useless pawns. And now, funnily, red is out of moves. He really just has the pawn pushes, because if he moves the king, then I can cut him off on the file. Like here, if he moves the king away, he really can't move his king. And now his king is just trapped. So if you notice, blue just shuffled there for like 15 moves in a row. And the whole idea was that red is out of moves, while blue is not. And critically, we kept this pawn on the back file, one of the back files, because it's a safety net. It's the only winning plan we have if something goes wrong. And maybe if something goes right as well, because if I lose this pawn, then it's almost this pawn that will win us the game. But here we found the stalemate. And critically, the stalemate is a win. So there you go. Shuffle win. Yeah, that was really long, and I was so exhausted after this game. Thanks for watching. Don't forget the checkmate challenge.